You know, the one gift I have, with all that being said, what you just said there, is I have the ability to see the end before the beginning even begins. And what that means is I know that to get to the very end, I can see it right now. So before I went to Buds and I was losing all this fucking weight and shit, I saw myself walking across the fucking stage at 191 fucking pounds, 'cause that's what I had to get to get into the door. I saw myself 6 months, a year later, whatever it's going to take me to do it. I saw myself walking across that stage, getting that fucking certificate of graduation from Buds. And I was able to be there at 300 fucking pounds. And that feeling that I was nowhere near that fucking feeling, I was able to put myself there 1,000,000 times every fucking day. And that feeling of like, my God, that is going to feel fucking amazing. That's what made me suffer. That's what allowed the pain to be real and say, this is worth it. I want to feel for this fucking next 18 months. It took me 18 fucking months to finally become a Navy SEAL, to finally, just get through Buds. 18 months. It's 6 months. It took me 18. That's what woke me up every fucking morning was I'm going to put myself through this much fucking pain and suffering for a few seconds. That's all it is. A few seconds of joy. And it's so fucking worth it, man. That's what people don't get. So I'm able to put myself at the finish line, even though I have no finish line, but at the finish line of an event before I even start the motherfucker to say, how are you going to feel at the end of this?
Well, visualization is one of the challenges. And part of that is not just visualizing success or living in the reality of achieving what you're setting out to achieve, but also visualizing how you're going to navigate all the obstacles that are going to get thrown in your path.
Right. Visualizing is my biggest tool of life. That's why I've been able to put myself in cold water, put myself in a 100-mile race millions of times before I've done it. And I'm able to go through the race and see how I'm going to feel at mile 50, almost to the exact feeling.
Right. So when it comes up, it's no surprise.
It's no surprise. I've already done this 1,000,000 times. Mm-hmm. And that's the one thing I practice and practice and practice and practice overnight. But also, the most important thing is I practice that feeling of accomplishment that I'm going to have when it's all said and done with.
The crazy thing about the ASVAB story is that in addition to having to pass this test and get that 50, you also had to lose 100 pounds in like 30 days or some crazy short period of time?
It was less than 3 months.
Right. Okay, 3 months. So, but you compartmentalize these two tasks and say, look, the first thing I got to do is I got to pass this test, right? Because the weight doesn't matter if I don't get that 50. And you shelved or put off losing the weight to focus on the academic end of it until you completed that hurdle, and then you looked at the weight stuff.
I'm like that now to this day. You still
got it done.
Yeah,
but it's like being focused on one thing at a time.
I have to be very present in everything I do. Like right now, I'm with Rich Roll. I'm not thinking about shit, but Rich Roll. And what the fuck's coming out of your mouth right now? That's what gives me a huge advantage in life, especially today, in this day and age, with so much shit going so fast and everybody wants to keep everything going, everything up and everything. I want to be the greatest multitasker of all time. Not me. If I put my 100% into what's in front of me, I will destroy it. If I'm out here just multitasking and shit, I'm going to half-ass everything I do. So it is the most important thing in the world to me is being focused at the task at hand.
And it's getting harder and harder to do that because there are so many distractions, and it's so easy to distract yourself.
Yes, it is.
You don't ever have to be bored again with these things in our pockets.
No, but the one thing I'm most scared of in the world is losing touch with the best thing in the world is your mind. Your mindset, how you can picture yourself, how you can focus, how you can drive, how you can put yourself in so many situations to get out of it. Because those headphones we listen to, those phones that we Google to find information, there's so many situations in my life where that shit's not going to help me. It's not going to help me.
And you're able to just turn that off.
So fast, because I know what's helped me. None of that stuff's ever helped me. Mm-hmm. None of that stuff's ever helped me. What has helped me has been me alone, getting my shit together and being accountable for who I'm not and who I want to be. It's the only thing that's helped me.
The concept of taking souls.
That's right.
I love that concept.
Yes.
I think some people might look at that and say, that's a negative way to look at it, or you shouldn't want to win at the expense of other people. I think that's what people naturally say.
Right.
But as I was going through this concept and really trying to understand what you were saying, I'm like,
it's not truly it.
no, this is powerful.
It's an imaginary game.
Right.
It's an imaginary game that you're playing with yourself in your darkest moment. You're utilizing people. They don't know that you're utilizing them.
Right. And you're not physically manipulating people or sabotage. That's not what we're talking about.
Not at all. Here. And like you talk about taking souls, I invented that in one of the worst times going through Navy SEAL training.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Wednesday, and I talk about it in the book. I'm sure you know about it, but for people who don't know about it, I invented taking souls because my soul was being taken from me. I felt the energy being drained from everybody in my boat crew. We had 6 guys in my boat crew. I felt the energy being drained. It's Wednesday, and on Wednesday, everybody, so Hell Week starts on Sunday, ends on Friday. And through rumor mill, they all tell you on Wednesday, man, you're fucked up. You're just destroyed. And I've been through 3 of these motherfuckers, man. So I knew that that's the case. But that's the case because through the years, that was just the pass down.
Sure.
So you start to create someone else's fucking mentality.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
That's right.
Yeah.
This ain't my fucking mentality. I'm what Tom, Dick, and Joe told me. I'm feeling what they said on board. So now you start to feel that way. You're all defeated and shit. So going through my second Hell Week, I'm realizing, hang on, man. Joe told me this shit. Joe ain't Goggins, motherfucker. Joe ain't Goggins. So this is how I talk to myself, man. I'm like, Joe ain't Goggins, motherfucker. So what you can do now, your boat crew's all fucked up. How you getting fired up? All right, man. So I'm looking at the instructors on the beach, and they're all fucking, they do 8-hour shifts. They have these instructors, 8 hours, they come in, they go, there's 3 shifts. So they're all fresh, and they're all chilling out.
Yeah.
Parkas, it's nice and cold out there. They got nice jackets. We're all wet and miserable, sandy and fucked up. They got a cup of coffee, and they're looking at us, just jackhammering. I'm like, these motherfuckers are taking joy in this shit, man. I would take joy in it. But I also know that these guys, these instructors are looking at all of us students and they're reminiscing back to when they were us.
Of course.
And how fucking miserable this time is for them. They're like, I would never want to do that again. There's power in that. There's power in knowing the human mind. So I'm like, okay, roger that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get inside your motherfucking heads right now. They don't know what I'm doing. So I get my boat crew of 5 other guys, me making 6 guys, and the whole evolution now is all you gotta do is just lift your boat over your head, 6 of us guys, but by this time you're all weak and you're fragile and the boat's coming down.
Yeah, it sounds easy, right?
Yeah, it sounds easy, but on Wednesday, not getting any sleep, the boat's heavy. So now the boat's on your head. It's like, get the boat off your fucking head. And you're trying to pick it up. And this is the rhythm. This is the battle rhythm now. Now they're fucking with you. You're tired. You're a fucking zombie. And now they're playing the fuck games. We got them. We got them. The class is cut down in fucking size now. The chinks in the armor. The chinks in the armor. But I'm saying, okay, motherfucker, here we go. I tell my guys, hey, check it out, dude. Follow my lead. Just give me a few seconds. Give me a few seconds of motivation, man. So instead of just having the boat over your head, we're gonna start fucking boat pressing this motherfucker, man. At the top of the boat press, we're gonna loft that bitch. I'm like, dude, I don't know if we can. Like, just fucking, you can do it, trust me. Just do it for a couple seconds and you'll find strength in it. So I start yelling, you can't hurt boat crew 2! Can't hurt boat crew 2! And my guys start to feed off. So like the boat's kind of doing this at first because some guys are in it, some guys aren't. After a while, man, the whole fucking boat crew 2 is fucking, so boat crew 2, it goes off your height.
Sure, yeah.
The taller you are, it's like a height line.
Right.
So boat crew 2, we're the second tallest boat crew. And we're just jacking this fucking boat up now, man. And me and my boy Bill Brown, the front of the boat. And so the front of the boat is the heaviest part of the boat.
Okay.
And we're just fucking going crazy. And all the other boat crew is just trying to just keep this motherfucker up.
Hanging on.
And we're just jacking it up. Can't hurt us. So now we're looking, I'm looking, because they don't know what the fuck I'm even doing. Even my boat crew doesn't know what I'm doing. I'm looking at the fucking instructors' faces. And I can see that they're broken a little bit by the mere fact that it's fucking Wednesday and these guys are supposed to be dead and they're not broken.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a look in their eyes, kind of like the look I saw with Apollo Creed when Rocky got up.
Yeah.
The look of like, the fuck? And I could tell a lot of them respected us, but a lot of them also were like, kind of like that hatred, like fuck you, like that alpha male mentality of you're
now
a
it's a
bit,
game, it's a
that's
contest, right?
You're a little bit better than me. You guys are students, but now we became the instructors. In my mind, this is power in your own mind. This is what I'm thinking, that they're thinking. So then I turn around after all that's done, and my boat crew now is fucking jacked the fuck up. And we start just to take over Hell Week again. We lost no races, 130 hours, lost no races, won every fucking race in my second Hell Week. And I turned to my boat crew as we're running out, the boat's on the head, we're all up in the front, and everybody else is fucking smoke behind us. And I looked at them and I said, hey, these motherfuckers will not be having sex for a long time. They're like, why is that? Like, because we own space,
That's
we own
right,
rent.
in their head.
We own rent in their fucking head, man. We own a part of their fucking brain. And it may not be true, I don't give a fuck. But in times of need, you must find ways to find strength. That's all it is. It's a tool at a time when you need it.
Yeah.
It's not about hurting anybody's feelings.
Right.
It's not about using up. It's a tool. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I don't give a fuck what they were
Doesn't
thinking.
matter.
Doesn't matter. I know on Wednesday night of Hell Week you're broken and I wasn't. And I know that something registered in their fucking head. That's enough for me.
And the way you talk about it in the book is, I think if I remember correctly, that came back to bite you maybe just a little bit, because then they push harder, right? They're like, oh yeah, we'll show you, right? But again, I think what you're talking about is the benefits of going that route outweigh the potential punishment of having to do that.
100%, because what I found out that happened to me was I rode that high because I knew why. So why I started getting beat even more, I knew why they were beating me more. So now I knew I really had you. I knew I really had you. So now I even fed off even more. So the more you beat me now, the more I said, you can't hurt me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You can't. So I was now like saying, now I'm gonna really, so now I didn't fall asleep. I wasn't tired. I never got cold. I wanted you to feel horrible now. Now that I see that now you're mad because I rose the level up, and now I see that now you want to beat me harder, now it's on.
Yeah.
So I fed off of that, man. Any man who doesn't feed off of that, question yourself. So I got a great question today. The question was, I'm working my ass off, but I'm not seeing results. What we do is we go on to social media, and that shit poisons us. We have all these fit models that we're taking these snapshot of. Snapshot these great legs, great ass. If you're a guy, big arms, big shoulders, big chest, all this bullshit. Take that middle snapshot. We start working our ass off for weeks, for months. We don't see results, so we get all pissed off. Those results are there. But what you've done is you take that mental snapshot and you're not seeing the results of that fucking fitness model, that person you want to be. Half of us don't even have it in our bodies to look like that. So what you want to do is take a mental snapshot of how you looked before and where you're at now. That's what you want to do in life. Compare yourself against yourself. Don't get poisoned by bullshit. Stay hard.